Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, my name is Vin and I document my journey building a business in my 20s. And today is drop day. All right, it's 8 p.m. It is the night before the Creatorbuzz Keep Creating hats officially drop. And we basically, let me show you behind the scenes of what we're doing. So basically I created this type form and just collected people's full names and email addresses. It's basically just this early access email that's gonna go only to these people. We only ordered 50 hats and 65 people signed up for early access. So we'll see if we have enough for the launch tomorrow. But it's just a picture of the product, which we took at the studio in Tribeca, and then some copy that just basically says that if you receive this email, you're on the early access, and the hats are going live tomorrow morning. This brings you directly to the product page, and these are just pictures that we literally took on like a digital camera. And we just pushed this email live, and I don't know if you can see this, but we're already getting orders coming straight in through Shopify. So it's pretty exciting. It's really cool to see that people are actually like supporting the brand, and hopefully we sell out pretty quickly. So we'll see. Updates to come. So if you've been following me, you know that I run an influencer marketing agency, but I always had the desire to create some merch. And one of my biggest pet peeves about the B2B industry or just corporate swag in general is the lack of thought and energy that they put into the products. I spent the last 6 years in B2B SaaS, and most of the companies really just put their logo on a low quality t-shirt. They basically just force gift it to clients, employees, prospects, and people who attend events. And most of that swag actually ends up in the trash and the landfills. And I was always a believer of like, I really don't want to wear a technology brand out in public. The only brands that you really want to wear out in public are the brands that you truly like align with, like a Nike, for example. You're not going to wear Salesforce on a t-shirt out in public or dinner with your friends. And so I wanted to create something that wasn't so logo heavy, but still kind of embodied what we stand for at Creatorbuzz. So one of the things that creators really struggle with is consistency and putting out content even when it flops. Like I've been there myself, like you work so hard on a piece of content, you put so much time and energy into it, you post it and it gets no views. And it's super discouraging for creators. And so that's why I came up with the slogan, Keep Creating, to encourage creators just to keep putting out content, try different things out. And content creation is a long game. You have to play the long game. You have to consistently put out content, refine your craft. So these hats officially went live today, and I'm going to show you a little behind the scenes on what's happening with drop day. And last night you saw the email that I created that went out to folks who signed up for early access. But today I actually created this video, which maybe I'll show in this vlog here. But this is just a video kind of promoting the hats and announcing that they dropped. And so you see right now it's got 23,000 views, 157 likes, 82 comments. And right now, if we look at the analytics, we sold 24 hats and there's 25 available. We have a total gross sales of $600. So today I actually blocked out my entire calendar just to focus on one, capturing content, and two, making sure that everything goes smoothly for the drop day. And then tonight we're going to be packing all these orders. I bought a printer, we got like boxes, tape, and so that's going to be pretty fun. I only have one call today with a prospect that I am trying to close for 2025, but other than that, all my focus is going in to these caps. Yeah, and I know you talked about that on the last call too. Like one of the big themes that kept coming up was like the prioritization of SMBs and like medium-sized businesses. Yeah. And I know we talked about like this like big enterprise brand. I was at the Falcons game and saw you guys sponsor the whole arena, and so that's a challenge that you'll have to think through. We'll have to think through of like, how do we get in touch with more small business owners, the retail owners, etc. And then even I don't know how like much of a priority this is too, but I did see that there's some like global expansion plays as well in some of the like news reports that this is kind of like a transition year, if you will, a little bit.
Oh, definitely.
All right, right now I'm just heading over to the Dollar Tree because I need more packing tape for the boxes. So far the drop went pretty well. We got about like 30 orders or so. This is honestly like the first time I've ever launched merchandise, and like I owned the entire process. So really this was just like a major learning experience for me. I'm just happy that people actually bought the hats, and I hope everybody likes them because I did put a lot of time into it. Like one of the things that's just like really hard being a content creator and like putting your business out in the open is just kind of feedback that you get. You know, sometimes I think I have a really, really good idea. I make a video or I make a post and I put it out there for the world and the world judges it. But it's just like one of the struggles that you have to deal with as a creator. And like, I just don't think creators get enough credit for constantly putting their own ideas out there for the world to judge. And at the end of the day, like we're all just trying to figure shit out. Like no one really knows what they're doing. All the content that I put out every single day, I'm just figuring it out, man. Like I don't really know what I'm doing. I just started a business 5 months ago. I don't have a background in any of this, and I'm just putting out content and trying to share stories that I want to share. Sometimes it connects, sometimes it doesn't. For those that do find value in the content that I put out, I just am super grateful for all of you. And that's my rant. All right, it is the end of the workday, and now we're gonna start packing up the orders that came in today. We're gonna set up shop right here on this table, so I'm gonna clean this down, clear the table, set up my laptop and the printer, and get to packing. All right, so this is the setup for packing all the boxes. We got my laptop here, printing out the shipping labels, so that's gonna come out here. And then we got these custom little note cards with the Creatorbuzz B, my signature. So we're gonna write a handwritten note for every single person that purchased. We'll throw in a sticker. These are just backup shipping labels. We got the hats and the boxes right there below. So this is the setup. And of course we got the camera set up. We're gonna set up the phone over here too. Just getting tons and tons of content. So let's get it. We're having some issues right now. We're having some major issues. Gianna can't work the tape gun, neither can I. The printer is not, we have one shipping label print and the rest of the shipping labels, for whatever reason, are not printing. I'm trying to print out Tim Davidson's order. Shout out to Tim. And it just ain't coming out right. I don't understand. All right, I think we fixed the printer issue. I'm still unsure. Gianna just packed the first order. Show him the order, don't show the label though. First order, going to Matthew, and we got a long night ahead of us. All right, taking a little break. 7:47, a little Olipop break. How are the orders coming?
We're making progress. It's going pretty well.
What was your role tonight?
I was the box maker. These are my towers.
She did a really good job. Couldn't have done it without her.
Now I'm the packer, the fulfiller.
I'm also packing. We're both packing.
Yeah.
All right, we officially packed up the orders, I think, and it is 8:11, and these things got to go out tomorrow, which is gonna suck. So first merch drop, pretty cool experience. A lot of work though, but we'll see. Well, if this goes well, we'll do maybe another merch drop for the hats or potentially even some hoodies. If you made it this far, just want to say thank you for watching and making it this far. If you bought a hat, I appreciate you. It means the world to me. If you enjoy watching some entrepreneur content, behind the scenes of what it takes to actually build and grow a business in your 20s, follow along.
And keep creating.
Yeah.